So, slightly lowering volume from the computer, as it's quite high even now. Oh, I muted it. Okay. I hope it's not too loud. So, welcome to anybody that might be listening. It was a bit of a flash, unannounced idea that I had because just I knew that I had to. I knew that I wanted that I sort of had to cover it with you guys. As you may know if you follow me on Twitter and stuff like that. I am a massive Monster Hunter fan. I've seen literally hundreds of hours into at least 3 games. Monster Hunter Rise is one of the hypest game for me in my career as a gamer. It's the first time I've uh, actually thinking in earnest to pre-order a game. That's how much I am into this. So I just seized the moment to be here and having this opportunity to come hang out with you guys. Okay, so just let me set up a bit. I'm slightly later than I hoped to be, and I'm not even able to write correctly apparently. This is definitely not the correct color. Okay, that's there. Hopefully we can get it. We can get it bold. Yeah. Yeah, that's more like it. 1 minute and a half before we start this thing. For you're watching me. You're just we're just hanging out today. You're watching me discover discover Capcom's announcement and what's up with Monster Hunter as I discover it. Okay, so we should have the layout. This is being This is being incredibly heavy on my CPU as of now. But I need to share the fact that I'm sorry, I'm so hyped that I cannot talk straight. Okay, so I just flash tweeting about this. We are almost there. Reaction to Monster Hunter, just flash tweeting about this. I hope someone comes. I know it is an awkward time frame. Oh, we're there. It seems we're there. I just managed to tweet in time. It's starting. Okay, let's see. Hello, whoever you are. We're starting with stories. Man, I love with both actually. They are both in the Legiana. That's all stuff we already seen. I love this outfit. I love this style. I hope I'm talking loud enough. Hello, the kind GM. Hello. Okay, so this is a bunch of stuff we've seen already. A bunch of stuff that I love. I'm actually more hyped for Monster Hunter Stories 2 than for Rise, but I mean, that's coming later.
Hello, everyone.
Hello?
I'm Ryoso Tsujimoto,
Hello, Tsujimoto.
producer on the Monster Hunter series.
I hope
I'm
you
here today
manage
to bring you the
you're
latest
hearing
info
the
on Monster
audio
Hunter Rise and Monster Hunter
decently
Stories 2:
as I'm
Wings
doing
of
it.
Ruin.
Oh, so that is
You
the
enjoy the
cover
show?
for Ruin? No, I mean that's supposed to. I like that. Ooh, starting with stories to
Now, let's have a look at the latest information on Monster Hunter
What
Stories
happens if
2:
I
Wings of
reduce
Ruin.
the window?
But before
Oh,
we
no.
jump into the details,
I'm sorry.
check out the new trailer.
I'm sorry. So
Your grandfather,
I am
Red,
very
was
sorry.
a fine,
Okay.
upstanding rider.
Ooh. Immediately with the nerd. Immediately with the nerd Gigante. It was for 3DS, and I'm pretty sure it didn't play it correctly. What was it? Which one was it? Man, this word is looking
All
gorgeous on
riders
the
have
Switch.
to strike out on their own
All
someday.
riders have to. I'm sorry.
Kana can guide you.
Kana can
Use
guide
the
you.
experience to learn what you're capable of
Who's Kana?
and what you must do as a rider.
Oh, I love the 2K. I love the 2K. I'm sorry. Oh, the Mizu! The Mizutsuno with that bubble finisher.
Come with me.
This is the girl that apparently can mistake you for your grandpa, even though you might look nothing. Wait, is that Naviro? Is that Naviro again? Oh god, I don't know whether to be happy or sad about that.
It was such a monster
It was
that
such a
laid waste to
monster.
the village that once stood on this site. I've never seen anything like this.
It's a lot of stuff. Seem pretty Rattalosy. Yeah, they did say that Monster Hunter Rise is the story of Rata and its fire. Oh my god, it's even cuter. This is even cuter than it was before.
Should this Rathalos
What this-
hatch and awaken to its destructive power,
Oh,
you will be to blame for what happened.
I like where this is going. This is a
Are you prepared to take that risk?
you see, they're going with the curse-like thing
or to make bonds with.
right
Don't
from
you
the
get it?
start.
They're nothing but dangerous pests.
Who the hell are you to say
Don't
that?
back down, buddy.
Keep them safe.
Wait, is that Rathalos unable to fly?
There is nothing to fear.
We're going somewhat prophecy-like on this one too. Layered armor in the stories too, someone in this chat is saying. I want to see more of the gameplay meat. Ooh, yeah. Please tell me that we can do this on the same Switch. Oh, this is amazing. July 9, we have the date, and it's not even that far away. Oh, well, a lot of stuff. Outfit for Rena, Kamura made Razewing Rata. Oh, I was wondering whether to get some Monster Hunter Amiibo, and we got a candidate for that. Wow, okay.
Not
Please,
only did it unveil
please
more
tell
intriguing
us-
plot
please
points,
tell
but
us that this
Naviru,
is,
the protagonist partner
yeah,
from the previous
Naviru.
installment in the series, also made an appearance.
Please tell us
He'll be along
that
for the ride this
it's
time
gonna
as well.
be that I can play with
The
someone on the
trailer
same
also
Switch,
revealed
because
that the egg you've been
this would
entrusted with
make it
contains Razewing
2021's
Ratha, a
Game of
monster
the Year
with
for me.
black wings spoken about in legend.
Please tell me.
But
monster
what does
with
this
black
legend really
wings.
mean? Together with
Yeah,
Anna
of
and
course it's
Naviru,
not
you set
Rathalos.
forth
They
on an
already
epic
did the color and
adventure-filled
wing
journey to learn the truth.
switcheroo in the first
For
one.
more info about the game's characters and monsters,
Oh,
please check out
updates.
the
I'm
newly
gonna have to check
updated
those out
official
later.
website.
Okay. I'm hyped, but I
As
did
shown in
show
the
a
trailer,
bit less
Monster
than
Hunter
what,
Stories 2:
than what I
Wings of
wanted
Ruin
to see.
will have a worldwide release date of July 9th, 2021.
July 9. That's earlier as well. I was thinking about August. That's good for a number of reasons. That's also very close to Rise, actually. Product info, okay.
Next, we'd like
Please,
to touch
please,
on product
co-op
information.
be on the same console.
In addition to the standard edition, we are pleased to
Oh my
introduce the deluxe edition. This digital
need
bundle includes
To
the base
fight
game and
the urge
downloadable
to
content,
get deluxe
such as
deluxe
layered
edition
armor for the
of
player
both games.
and an outfit
It would
for
be the
Anna.
first time in my life I do something like
As
that.
a pre-order bonus, you can receive the Kimura Maiden outfit for Anna.
Will I do this? Will I do this? Maybe if I get
Moving
enough
along,
commissions, I
we'd
may.
now like to talk
I
about the
might.
3 amiibo that will be available on the game's release
Yeah.
date. They include Razewing
I am
Ratha,
so
your Monstie, Anna
intrigued
the
by that
Wyverian, who is friends with your
stumped
grandfather Red, and
wing
Skino,
stumped
a young
Rathalos
hunter's
idea
calico.
for this one.
Each of these amiibo will grant you access to special layered armor specific
also
to that
layered
particular
armor in
amiibo,
stories too. It's interesting.
as well
I
as a
wonder
small
if they
daily
will have
bonus.
a more
We
extensive
hope you're
system.
as excited about them as we are.
Oh, I am.
The physical and digital versions of the
Cringe? Why do
game,
you say you're
including the
cringe?
deluxe edition, will be available for pre-orders soon.
Oh, so my
For more
wallet is in
details
danger
regarding
already.
pre-orders, please visit the official website.
I will definitely
Lastly,
do. I will
we'd like to
plunge
touch
into
on a
that.
special
Ooh,
bonus that can be obtained in this game
What's
by
that?
linking it up with Monster Hunter Rise.
okay,
If you
so
have save
these
data for
layered
Monster
armor, and
Hunter
I
Rise,
think
you
we're
will
gonna have the
receive Kumura
reverse.
Garb, special layered armor for the player, which resembles the hunter's gear in that game.
It looks lovely in this style. Does look lovely.
Development continues on Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin
July
as we prepare
9.
for its July
This is a-
9th, 2021 release.
Already, this game
We
is
will be
number
offering
one
more
candidate
details
for
soon,
my
so
game of
stay
the
tuned.
year of 2021, by the way. And here we go with Rise.
All right, let's
Okay,
dive into the
I'm-
latest info on Monster Hunter Rise,
Let's
which
see.
releases on March 26th.
Do we have another trailer? Or...
We have a new trailer
Yeah,
for you
we
today,
do,
so
we do.
take a look.
Okay, let's watch me get insane about it. Okay, the shrine ruin. Oh, the start of a big one. Narga and Zinogre in the span of half a second. Oh, poor Itsuji. And they look. Oh, Zinogre is jacked. Is he even more jacked than usual? Yeah. Oh, those look pretty. I was hunting Narga just yesterday and then and yeah, that was pretty much called for, but yeah.
Pack of monsters in a giant
Oh, so
stampede.
they're explaining the rampage.
They attack the village in a frenzied rage.
Same
Nobody
word as they used
knows
before.
why this happens, but it came close to wiping out our village.
The
last time.
Almudron, the Rachna, is there something? Oh, wait, did they show something new? Did they show something new with the quick pan? More Magna Magna. We already saw the. Ooh, is that new? No, I don't think so. This seemed to be a new hunter art. I'm not that quick in identifying weapons though. Okay, nothing very much. Oh, some new weapons we've seen. Some slightly new Akhenaton footage. I think he reminds me of the bird from Prince Some oh wow, that leap! Nice. Was it that Akhenaton great sword there?
You are what I
Okay,
call
we have
a true
seen
hero.
something in
Seeing
that
face
quick
the calamity has given us
roll
so
of
much
monsters
hope.
on the parchment. I'll be rewatching this probably. Hearing a lot of okay, pretty much more angles. Oh wait, were they surfing on something or? Oh my god, the Almudron dual blades look like Chakram discs. I mean, I might very well play some more dual blades. Hello, Toby. Hello, fish that no one likes. Hello, Jura. Barra was already confirmed, but nice to see. And ooh, what's that? That seems. Oh, the Apex. We're getting to see what the Apex do. Ooh, a Mitsu Zinogre Turf War. I mean, that was waiting to happen. This we are seeing a lot of this Magna here. What's that? Indeed, what is that? What? It seemed like sort of a bizarre version of a Matsu. Was that a Matsu? That wasn't a Matsu though, was it? They're probably going to
Monster
tell us
Hunter
right
Rise
now.
will finally be released
Yeah, I
on March
know.
26th.
And I probably will be streaming
And
that.
I'd like to tell you about
on day
everything
one.
we've announced so far, including the trailer you just saw.
Everything we've announced so far, including the trailer you just saw. Okay, the new stuff. Oh, so they're just doing a general recap. Okay,
First,
so
let's
even if
talk about the wire bug,
some of
which brings
you
a variety
guys
of new actions to Monster
are not
Hunter
up to
Rise.
speed, some of you
It
guys,
provides
maybe
some
the
helpful
one
ways to explore
viewer I
each
have
locale
right now.
more freely. For instance, by using the wire dash to move
Yeah.
around quickly and even fly through
But
the
this
air.
works like
You can also run along high walls until you run out
this
of
is
stamina. Each of
super
the
fun to
14
do.
weapon types has its own unique set of attacks.
It was
using
incredibly
the wire bug
awkward
called
the first
self-bind
couple of
attacks.
times. I kept
You can also
I
use
was
the
completely
wirefall
unable to
feature
do
to dodge
the
after
whirl
taking
around thing,
damage.
and then it clicked, and now
The wire bug adds a lot of mobility
I've
to your
tried
moveset
to
like
go
this.
back to generations, and I keep
Now I'd
trying
like
to do
talk
the
about
wire full
switch
evade, and I
skills,
keep
a completely new feature
mentally
to expand
comparing
your
the.
hunter's moveset.
Oh, was that a new interact? Yeah.
As you progress in the game, you'll unlock the ability to
Engage.
switch out certain regular attacks
Okay,
and
so they're telling
self-bind
us.
attacks at will.
Regular and sealed
To
bind
create
attacks
your
as
own
swappable.
hunting style.
That's great. Charge shelling and
The full
blast
game will have
dash.
additional
Oh,
self-bind attacks that weren't in the demo, so please look
okay,
forward
so
to that.
was that a sealed bind or
And then there's Wyvern Riding, a new feature that lets
Yeah,
you
this
bind
is-
monsters and
this is
control them.
amazing. This
It's quite
might suit
exciting to
if
face
it's
off
good,
against
if it's
a dangerous
content
monster
handled
and
in a
then just
good
hop on
enough
its back to
way,
wreak havoc.
and if I have my group of hunters back, this might surpass Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I mean Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate
This game has
as
a
my
new type of buddy to
favorite
assist you
game in the
during your
series.
hunts,
Even
called
though the
Palamute.
sentimental value of that is.
You can ride on its back and it will attack monsters as well.
Yeah, I mean. Oh, the attack
Of
that
course,
I have
the
a clip that I
Palicos are
should
back
publish
too to
of my
provide
Palamute
various kinds of
knocking
support.
over Mizutsu. That was interesting.
In single player,
I
you
had
can
a
bring
very
any combination
fortunate
of
angle
two
also of my
buddies with
cat
you.
killing it in the demo.
But in multiplayer, each hunter can only bring one buddy along.
I mean,
So
it's
you'll have
still.
to choose
I mean,
between a
only.
Palico
It's still. We're
or a
going to
Palamute.
have 8 entities on screen attacking the monsters, and up to 3 monsters at once.
There are 5 distinctive locales in this
Whoa!
game.
They just said the number. Of course, I don't think they include specific
Shrine Ruins,
arenas that are for some bosses.
Flooded Forest,
Okay, so the forest, the ruins,
Frost Islands,
the Frost Islands, and also, yeah, they
Sandy
revealed
Plains.
the Sandy Plains. A lot of nostalgia from Tri.
Lava Caverns.
Yeah, lore enthusiasts and
Each
geography
locale
enthusiasts
has
can
its own
do something
unique
with that. The lava
characteristics.
caverns are new, and they
This game also
look
introduces
like a
new
very,
forms of
very
endemic
cool
life
rendition
that
of what
increase
was
your
that.
hunter's stats or
Very cool
otherwise
rendition of
help
the
out
usual
during your
volcano
hunts. Make sure you search
I love
every
this
nook
little-
and cranny
this-
for these creatures. You might find something
Something
unexpected.
unexpected. Will they talk about the special endemic life mentioned in one of the last hunts? Yeah,
Each
so
locale has new monsters with their own unique ecologies.
each look, and we didn't see a new
Omnidron.
desert monster. Again. We didn't see the desert is the one map for which we didn't see new monsters, unless Salmudron is sort of the
Ravnakadaki.
titular for that. Maybe that was the intention, but his cutscene though is in the flooded forest. Also, we obviously want
Gust
an
Rat.
Almudron and the Limb Reaper. Wow, edgy. We obviously want the Almudron Mitsu, therefore everyone has been seeing that.
Bishatan,
Sharon is the frenetic ascetic. I think I liking that.
Somnican,
The soporific silent. I like seeing the titles in the trailers. By the way, these titles of each monster are usually
Tetranodon,
amphibious wrestler. They just went all in. Those titles are not usually mentioned outside of. I mean that often. The
Acnoson,
Feather Frenzy. Interesting choice of words there. Overlapping a lot with For You here. With the Apex, the Frenzy stuff.
Great
Trinity of
Izuchi.
Terror, Great Izuchi. You wish they were a Trinity of Terror. That sort of like huge pushovers and they don't really coordinate
and
that
of
much.
course, Monster Hunter Rise's flagship monster, Magnamalo.
Magnamalo. This one is so funny to say the name of in Italian because
It's also known as the Wyvern of
of
Malice. an
Malice.
extremely
Wow, they're
aggressive
going
bank
all
wyvern
in
that pursues
with the
its prey
Breath of the Wild
relentlessly.
references here. free climbing malice. Seriously, the guy
Of course, many fan-favorite monsters also make their return. We
that.
already announced
Ooh, we're
Rata,
seeing an amazing introduction of Rajang there.
Kezu,
So by the way, the monster that is linked to
and
the Calamity
Rathalos
is the
but
Malice
today we
Wyvern.
showed off Nargacuga and Zinogre as well.
Yeah, new words Zinogre and Narga.
Now, Mr. Ichinose, the director of the game, will tell you a bit more about the
Getting
rampage.
to know more about it. Maybe they're gonna talk about quest mechanics, or maybe are we gonna see something
Hi
more
everyone,
about the Apex
I'm
monsters?
Yasunori Ichinose, the director on Monster Hunter Rise. It's good to be here again. The Rampage is a quest type where you protect Kimura Village from hordes of monsters. You have to use hunting installations to repel them and keep the stronghold safe.
Use of caps here.
The quest is complete when all of the
All
hordes
of the
have been repelled,
multiple waves as
or
we,
when the final major threat has
or
been
when
vanquished.
the final major threat is
You start off by using the
vanished.
prep time before the monster invasion to place your hunting installations.
Oh, that's cool. We can build our fortress during the countdown.
Make sure you place them efficiently.
Also, there's gonna be gameplay and tactics in that too. Oh, come on, I cannot wait to coordinate this kind of stuff. Number of hordes.
When the counter signal is activated, your hunter's attack will increase dramatically. So that's your sign to get up close
Attack on
and
Titan
personal.
meme much?
We're here.
Oh, so basically that's when
Your
you get a
friends from
buff.
Kimura Village will join as well
You
and
get
provide invaluable backup.
Invaluable backup. You get so oh my, come on, what was
There
that?
are also extra powerful monsters that lead the horde, known as
So
major
there are two
threats
different
and
things.
apexes.
So there are two different things.
The goal is to defend the stronghold
Tower
and repel
defense
the
in Monster
monsters.
Hunter. That's completely crazy. Also, I love that I
Fight
made
alongside
scenarios
the
like
village's
that in the past.
defenders and make sure no harm comes to the village.
I want to know, what does that "or" mean? I mean, what do you mean when either you have defeated all of the or the
Quests
major
in
threats?
Monster Hunter Rise are divided into single-player village
Okay,
quests
yeah, back
and
to
hub
sort of
quests
back to the
that can
old
be
system.
played solo or in multiplayer. Talk to the respective quest maidens to take on the quest you like. In multiplayer, you can use an online connection or a local connection to assemble a group of up to 4 players in the same lobby. Any player in the same lobby can take on a quest from the quest board in the Gathering Hub.
Yeah, pretty much
You can
as
use
usual.
shortcuts to join
Kind
quests in the
GM, if you're
lobby,
still listening,
even if
I'm
they're
curious of
already
what
underway.
was the game, the Monster Hunter game you actually played on 3DS.
There are 4 levels
Nice
of
quality of life.
difficulty depending on the number of players.
Oh, there are 4 levels
and
of
the
scaling.
difficulty will adapt on the fly as players join or
4
leave.
levels of scaling. That I think that is a progress. That's a step
you're
up from
playing Hub
where
Quest
it was
solo,
kind of. I
You
think
can
there
use
were
join
3, 1,
requests
2, and
to
4,
match
but
up
I'm
with
not
other
sure.
players
Yeah.
via online communication. Use this if you're having trouble completing hub
See,
quests
can you
on your
join
own.
mid-quest as you could
Players
do
can
in Word?
also
Did
add
it
a
say
Hunter
that,
Connect
or
tag to match
did I
up
lose
with
that?
other players who have the same objectives or playstyle.
I mean, that's good. I hope
You can create your
the
own
options
Hunter
seem
Connect
to have become.
or join one made by another player as long as you're invited.
Oh, so
you
that's
can
a
also
different
invite
thing.
other players yourself
A different
to any
version
Hunter
of
Connect
the
you've joined.
lobby creation and search and stuff.
Furthermore, there's a like
So it's
function
basically like
to make it
creating
easier
your
to
guild
reconnect
in a
with
way.
people you've played with.
Oh,
When
I
you
love
complete a
that.
quest in multiplayer,
I
you can
love
send
that. We
likes
can
to other
basically
players using the
creating
directional
a guild.
buttons before returning to the village. If 2 players give a like to each other, they'll become mutual likes, making it easier to
Wow,
find
that's
each other's
that's
lobbies directly.
amazingly. That's amazingly.
Let's have a look at the
useful.
camera feature, which allows you to take pictures on your
Ooh,
hunts.
right away.
You can zoom in and out and adjust the composition. The picture will display the name of the creature you photographed.
Oh. Will we have a compendium of some
You can
kind?
view your pictures on your Nintendo Switch console or in the in-game album.
Lovely. I definitely
If you
have
want
to
to
clean
take a
up a lot
selfie,
of my
This adorable little
captures
creature
anyway.
will help you
Oh.
out.
Oh, you can do group shots with this. And you can leave the owl to... So when you make it of yourself, the owl is taking the camera as an actual... So cameras exist in the Monster
Today,
Hunter world,
we
by the way.
announced the release date for Monster Hunter Stories 2:
Oh,
Wings of
wow.
Ruin.
Back to the good stuff. I mean,
If you've
everything
played
was
this game,
good stuff.
you can unlock the default rider armor as layered
Oh.
armor in Monster Hunter Rise.
I wonder if we still need to know how layered armor works in Rise.
On top of the deluxe kit, which contains another set of traditional Kimura armor, there will be a
Another.
variety of paid DLC on the game's release date, including
Yeah, that they're going,
hairstyles, face paint, and NPC
cosmetic
voices
stuff,
for your hunter, as well as
NPC
layered armor
voices?
for your buddies.
What does that mean, though? What does NPC voice mean? You can have the voice
But
of
we
some
have
of the NPCs?
another surprise in store.
What do
The
you mean by
limited
that?
time demo that was made available in January will make its grand return on the date shown on screen.
It's Grand Return, but it's called version 2.
This time, we've added a challenging advanced quest where you get to take
yeah,
on the
we-
flagship monster,
We
Magnum
kind
Armor.
of expected that. Pretty much
This
like
will
I
give
think
you a
it's
taste
sort of the
what
same with
kind of
Word.
monster it is.
Oh, I wonder if it's powered up. I mean, made more difficult
Taking
like
it
the
down
Nergigante
won't be
or
easy,
Valstrax
but we
in
hope you try it
Boom,
out.
or Valstrax in the
The demo will
Generations
have
demo.
fixed armor sets, but in the final game, you will of course be able to
Yeah,
adjust your
so
own armor
it
and
means he will
skills.
just wreck us. The armors have
If
seen
you
the
already
same
played
in the
the
first
demo
one.
in January, you can update it to this new
Oh.
demo to add the
Oh,
Magnum
that's
quest,
cool.
and to reset your remaining number of tries as well. So
I mean,
you
not
can
the
start
remaining number of
fresh.
tries matters much since you can just reset it. But
The 4 quests from the
great.
January demo are still available. So if you're playing the game for the first time, you might want to
yeah,
start with
so,
those.
so we're gonna. I definitely won't have my capture card before that, but I need to get I need to
For
be
our
quick
final
with
bit
that.
of news for today, have
I
a
need to
look
be
at
quick
the
with that.
following trailer.
Another trailer? Wait, another trailer for what? Okay, so this is definitely. Wait. Oh, is that's Chameleos? And we're already on with the update before the game even. Already confirming the free update tradition. And Chameleos! I'm so happy to see him, my favorite Elder Dragon from the original trio. But come on, what does he do in this game? Okay, yeah, we're starting off in the best possible way.
We are planning 3 updates for after the
Chameleos
game's release.
unlocked HR. Oh, so it's gonna several new
The
monsters.
first update will include several new monsters, such as Chameleos, which we announced today.
I
It will also
almost,
unlock your
I would
Hunter rank
almost,
cap and add some related features.
it would almost be funny to have
We will tell
just
you about other
Chameleos this
updates
time
at a
and no
later time.
Kushala or Teostra. I mean, my ideal word would be just Chameleos and Teostra and no Kushala, but I don't think that's likely to happen in any game.
Let's look at the product info for Monster
If
Hunter
you have
Rise
to have
one
a
more
limited
time.
number, if you have to not have the
The
full
game
trio,
releases on
it's probably gonna
Friday,
be
March
the
26th,
Ice and Fire
2021.
Dragons anyway. Chameleos is lovely, but probably
There
a
will
bit
be
too
both a
weird to
standard
be paired
edition
with
and a deluxe
either one.
edition containing recommended DLC.
Recommended DLC is a
On the
bit
same
weird
day,
term.
we will also release 3 different amiibo.
Oh, so the
As a
Palamute,
pre-order bonus,
each one of the
you can also get
palaces,
layered armor
each one
for
of the
your
amiibos
Palico
has
and
the
Palamute,
layered armor for
as well as a
either
novice
character
talisman that'll
or
help
body.
out during the early stages of the game.
Yeah.
Make sure to pre-order so you don't miss out.
Might do that.
We hope you enjoyed today's show.
Definitely do, and I
To
hope
reiterate,
everyone I have
Monster Hunter
subjected to
Stories
watch
2:
me
Wings
watch
of
this.
Ruin is releasing on Friday, July 9th,
I hope you enjoyed it as
2021.
well. Those black
And
wings are
Monster Hunter Rise
very
will be
curious of what
available
they're about.
on Friday, March 26th.
yeah.
Thanks for watching.
And hopefully I'll be able to stream it soon after, if not immediately on the day. Even though that the first oh, that was wonderful. Even though my first streaming of it is most likely gonna be I'm losing a lot of time in character creation because I need to the character creation screen to make what I wanted to make. So okay, this has been fun to do. This is the first time I do something like this. It's probably not gonna be the last time I get. I think I like doing this kind of stuff. I like watching stuff with other people and commenting on it live. I mean, that's pretty much obvious. So I'm gonna do this more in the future anyway. And so I am incredibly hyped. There is a lot of stuff that I want to. A lot, not very much new stuff actually. Mostly good confirmation of stuff we already know, but it was an incredibly good overview of what's to come. The biggest thing to me is that Monster Hunter Stories is coming even sooner than I thought it would. I don't know why I thought it would have. I was sort of assuming August, but yeah, I did assume that. I'm looking back to okay. Hairstyle for the player spiky Nerg. Okay, well we can have Nergigante hair. That's a thing. I have no idea what kind of character I'm gonna make for stories. I do have already some ideas in mind for the character I wanna make in Rise, though, and I will share informations about that probably at a later date. If I get my hands on the my capture card before the game comes out, enough time before I will do some Magnum Halo hunts and we'll maybe talk about that. I have some ideas on the character I want to make this time. Kind of put a decent amount of thought in which character I make for a new Monster Hunter game. In particular, I have this tradition that I mostly, with the exception of for Ultimate, I mostly play female characters in Monster Hunter games. And for some reason, starting with the first game, the tendency is I make them based on I give them the name and some sort of general likeness of some female pop singer. And I don't not sure why I started doing that. It's a trend that started with 3 Ultimate, and I love doing that. I sort of love this kind of characterization. And yeah, not much stuff to say. Oh well, someone got here just a little bit after the presentation finished, and I was gonna rewatch the trailer of Stories 2 with some more attention right now. If you're interested in hanging out for
Your grandfather,
a
Red,
bit.
was a fine, upstanding rider.
The latest information on Monster Hunter Stories
So
2
I'm just,
Wings of
because
Ruin.
I didn't
But
properly
before we
catch
jump into the
everything the
details,
first time.
check out the new trailer.
And then there's one other thing I want to check.
Your grandfather, Red, was a fine, upstanding rider.
Okay, so they go into this red stuff, which I find I really find hilarious because first of all the legendary rider being named Red and associated with Rathalos, because it just like it seems it seems an intentional Pokemon reference. But also I love the fact that Anna, the green clad girl with the white hair, apparently is characterized as being someone that knew your grandfather in the past, and you have a customizable character that we do have apparently a canonical. We seem to have a canonical appearance of Red, our grandfather, and we can customize the appearance of our protagonist, and they could look completely different, but apparently unless that's a flashback, it seems we have a cutscene in which Anna or Anya mistakes us for our grandparents, and despite us looking nothing like them, and find that kind of hilarious. Okay, so back to it, Nergigante right away. So, I'm thinking that's a flashback. Fake leaks APC. Oh, the people in the chat are saying some weird stuff right now. Okay, so this is the same place we saw in the first trailer, I think. Oops. Why did he skip this way? I'm
Your
sorry.
grand Kana can guide you. Use the
This is Gurkana. Oh. Okay, so this village is I love it because sometimes before you can believe me on that, I have proof. Sometimes before Monster Hunter Stories 2 was announced, I was thinking about I was fantasizing about this opportunity. I started sketching stuff, and I imagined sort of a jungle-like first area with some sort of let's say, for lack of a more appropriate word, tribal general outfit for the people in that first village. I was going. I mean, there are some things. I will talk more about that in the future. There are some things in the first trailer and in what we have been seeing about Stories 2 that are so similar, though, to the way I was picturing such a game in my mind that it's sort of uncanny, and not to boast about that. I just find it neat. It's probably because I was not that original of a thinker in my fantasizing about it, because some of those things were inferences that I made, probably influenced by Monster Hunter World. I do love this town. That's a cool aesthetic. Also, that night was that place sort of seemed like Galar's wild area.
all riders have to strike out on their own someday.
Yeah, I love these outfits for many reasons, but I love them. I love the general styling, especially the mask, because of that Majora vibe that it has. Kana can guide you. So is this gonna be a character, an NPC sidekick like the ones we sort of had in the first? Also, are we gonna have a Kuluyaku as our first monster this time around? I don't particularly care for Kuluyaku, but the baby one is so cute.
And what?
Wait, oh, the weapons. Wait, I wasn't paying attention at the weapons. So, hammer, great sword.
You must do as a
Ludra there. Oh, the bow. Oh, the bow and the Mizu saddle. That was a. I should have noticed that straight away. I love the way the coding looks. The bow. This the thong of the Puke here. That's the Anjanat kinship attack. Oh, returning. This was familiar. This one's familiar. This seems like a kind of that kinship attack from Mizu is straight up the Amatsu's finisher from Generation Ultimate.
Come with me, please. I just know this Rathalos will help us once it hatches.
Oh, oh wow, Naviru has an English voice. I just, obviously, I noticed now.
Let's go.
That kinship stone.
That kinship stone, as it was, is it Red's?
Right?
Yeah.
Some even say it was such a monster.
Oh, so yeah, they're going with prophecy implication of Rata this time as well. Also, Mystery Dungeon 1 vibes, in which you are somehow supposed to be the cursed one from the prophecy. That laid waste to the village that once stood on this side. Honestly, looking at that mural, worry more about the huge giant monster that appeared to be over it. Oh, please. Okay, I'm just. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this so I can properly search for what I was looking at. Yeah, exactly.
That kinship stone. Right?
Some even say it was such a monster that laid waste.
Okay, here was what I was searching for, and this video is very long, so it's kind of difficult to precisely pinpoint stuff.
Let's go.
That kinship stone.
Okay, rewatching it again.
Some
Yeah, honestly, they are worrying about the little Rathalos from the head, but I see a lot of menacing stuff on
even
this
say it was such
on this picture. Probably, I mean, this thing is this a
a
monster?
monster that laid waste to the village that
I don't
once
think that's supposed
stood on
that's
this
supposed to
site.
mean
I've
that
never
you
seen
should
anything
be
like
worried
this.
about the
So you're
little
saying that
atrophied Rathalos, even though that sort of malice, black plague-like stuff
And this egg.
is ominous. Oh, so you seems like you're purifying the egg before making it hatch. You're so cute, and those stumps look very weird. It seems like he has something over his wings.
Should this
These Rathalos hatch and awaken to its destructive power, which are these bizarrely folded and
Rathalos
crusted
hatch and
wings.
awaken to its destructive
Those supposed to be the wings of ruin. I mean, probably they're supposed to make you believe those are the wings of ruin of the title.
You will be
It,
to
it
blame.
grows a fair bit. That seems the size that monsters add in Monster Hunter Stories 1, but apparently they will be generally bigger when we actually write them, unless I wonder if it's different for this particular incarnation of Radha. Will we see him go up in size as we are able to ride him? Just, I mean, will we be able to ride it like this and then in the full size of an adult
For what
Rathalos?
happens.
Oh, the wings.
Are you prepared to take that risk?
Those wings will open at one point. I wonder, judging from stories 2, not all Rathalos are supposed to be born with wings folded that way,
Rathalos
right?
aren't monsters to worship or to make bonds.
Why specifically Rathalos?
Don't you get it? They're nothing but dangerous pets.
Are you a hunter? Because I hope this game doesn't go all in that very stupid hunter versus rider conflict that was implied in Stories 1, which is actually it was sort of the dumbest part of Stories 1 for me in the lore wise. This thing that hunters are mistrustful of riders, and they see them like getting in bed with the enemy, which I mean that was kind of stupid. I don't think hunters without they're portrayed in the other games, a hunter seeing a kinship stone and the rider, the average hunter from the mainline games would just say, oh, that's cool. That's very cool, I want to do that now. As wyvern riding sort of exemplifies, by the way.
Pests.
Even though I don't like that, on that note, I don't like how aggressive and sort of jerk-like are some of the English shoutouts in the
Don't back
English
down, buddy.
version of
Keep them
Rise.
safe until spotted.
A lot of stuff here. And apparently the wings have another form of... Oh, is that red? Is that old red in White Knight in Shining Armor version? And also a callback to the ending of... Is this a spoiler of the finale? Because this looks a lot like the final battle in Monster Hunter Stories 1, and if this is a... I think this might be intentional, and I kind of hope this is not something that happens in Endgame, because it looks like that, and does this frame mean we are going to repeat the ending of the first one? so more stuff. Yeah, this is the thing. I'm gonna go check out the site to see how exactly that works, because this is the aspect I am more interested in. Of course, that there had been that unfortunate leak, so we sort of already knew about this. But the thing I want to know more is how exactly does this co-op work? Because I guess you can do it with NPC that you control during the thing, but can you do the one thing I want the most? Is having an option to do this local. I don't care if the other person with the other controller can control one of the NPCs. The dream would be, of course, if they could bring over their answer from their save file. But I just want the chance to do it on the same Switch. It would be a blessing for me. I would love to have the chance to play through a Monster Hunter Stories with someone else. Whether they play an NPC or whether I want to know everything about this. Okay, so this seems to be another Hunter's character, because it doesn't seem to be Kana. She had different hair. So unless you can customize your bodies, which I honestly don't think that's the case. Double kinship attack. Does this have unique animation? And how many are there? No, it's probably just this, right? How does that work? I really want to know. Okay, so the other thing that also nice armors. And maybe you can customize the other people though, even though that still didn't seem like the same girl, but you can customize Anna, so maybe you can customize your bodies, and another person can take control of the allied NPC. I wonder if that means that when you play alone, the NPC is always AI controlled, or if you have what kind of control you have on your other ally.
To learn the truth. For more info...
Yeah, we'll definitely go on to the website just as this streaming stops.
Not only did it unveil more intriguing plot points, but Naviru, the protagonist's partner from the previous installment in the series, also made an appearance. He'll be along for the ride this time
now
as
there's
well.
one more thing I need to check, which is the final monsters in this parchment painting here, because it accelerates at the end. So it's Almudron, Raknakedaki, and here comes a speed up. That's Nargacuga, that's Rathalos, that's Zinogre, that's Tigrex, that's Mizutsune, that's... okay, Magnamate, okay, nothing new there that I missed. And finally, let's go look at the ending. Nice teleport there. Let's go look at the ending, because... wait, did the longsword counter even hit? A lot of stuff there. Oh, finally a bit of usage of the elemental stuff during the teleport. I wonder who is winning. Okay, does this counter hit the tail? Not very sure, but oh, it went very far onward. This is a different version of the usual. Okay, what is that? These seem to be the shrine ruins, and that is definitely not Amatsu, because Amatsu's mouth doesn't work like that. So this might be the Elder Dragon that is atop of the mountain in the shrine ruins, the place with the Remobras that usually live around Elder Dragons. Oh, nice dislocated jaw, no chin, the huge shovel-like opening. What a very interesting back, a lot of teeth. Okay, so wait, okay. So that guy is one of those two symbols, which are not identical, because one of them, unless they are two forms or modes of the same creature, and I guess it's the guy we just saw is in the one in the top right, because I think I have seen, yeah, the protruding horn, protruding frontward horn, and sort of a big tail there, and also something that the arms could be this wing-like thing. So apparently, unless these are the same guy, just with the spikes oriented differently and the mouth open or not, so we have seen top right and bottom left is either another stance of the same monster or something new. So the two serpents leak is kind of sounding truer now. Okay, last thing I'm checking before leaving you guys go and heading back to my regularly scheduled, I mean very regularly scheduled day is the rampage, because there's one thing I didn't get the chance to watch the interface properly before. Yeah, monster recap. We're not getting the name of that thing. Endgame boss much, or just the story
a bit more
boss.
about the rampage.
What is that? I'm wondering if that is like the Atalka revelation in the first trailer. Also, I'm sorry if I'm speaking way too much Monster Hunter like technical, not technical, I'm not, this is probably not a friendly stream to someone that is not super into Monster Hunter already, but I honestly I just wanted to look decent and react to hang out with someone, and it wasn't, I didn't plan these to be the introduction to Monster Hunter for people who might follow me for other reasons but not share that passion. That was just, this stream is literally a last moment idea that was spurred into my mind today, and I'm amazed that even one person instead listening to me rumble in front of a trailer for this long. Okay, so I wanted to watch
Hi
this
everyone,
interface
I'm
because
Yasunori Ichinose,
I
the
was
director on Monster
curious
Hunter
to
Rise.
see it
It's
a
good
little
to be
bit
here again.
closer.
The Rampage is a quest type where you protect Kimura Village
I
from
really
hordes
want
of
to
monsters.
watch that interface.
You have to use hunting installations to repel them and keep the stronghold safe.
There's a lot of them.
The quest is complete when all of the hordes have been repelled.
When all of the hordes have been repelled, or when the final major threat has been vanquished. Kind of curious what that means, because shouldn't the two things coincide? In particular, what is a way to repel all of the hordes without what is a way to repel all of the hordes without defeating the final major threat? Does this mean that we are gonna have rampage quests without a final major threat? And the opposite is true as well. What does it mean? How can you defeat the final major threat without repelling all the hordes? I mean, if you fail one horde, the stronghold falls. Isn't it? So I'm kind of confused by language here. I probably shouldn't make. Probably I am probably overthinking it, but I am very confused by
When
language.
the final
here.
major threat has been vanquished.
Also, major threat and apex are two different things. Okay, so. Are these subquest objectives? Or these objectives? How many of these objectives here do you need to complete for it? I mean, do you need to complete any of those, or those are just side quests with separate rewards? But I am interested in that as side objectives. Inflict a status ailment, repel using a cannon, repel using. Also interested by the number, because apparently I don't know if that is, those numbers are the average number of average number of times they expect you to do this stuff in a hunt. I'm making the screen slightly larger for you guys. because you might not be able to read what it says in that corner. Also cutting it slightly to show only the video, because it says, for example, it says, I am very curious about the fact that it says it has the objective of inflicting a status ailment twice, but repel using a weapon 12. What does that mean, repel using a weapon? How easy is that? How many monsters are we talking about? Why is repelling using a weapon? Why is repelling requested more than inflicting a status ailment? Why does it seem to imply that it's easier to repel a monster using a weapon than to inflict a status ailment, and as such that you are sort of expected to repel the monster just 6 times more than you are expected to inflict status ailments?
You start off by using the prep time before.
Hold to get ready. Hold to get ready. What does that mean? That if you hold, it means you have placed all of the installations and you can skip to the rampage timer even if you're not ready for the siege.
Before the monster
the
invasion,
rampage is
to
here.
place your
Nice
hunting
language, Yomogi. Mountable, auto, limited. So 3 types of installations. You can position a lot of those apparently. Is the arena always the same? How big is this place? Mountable, auto, and limited. You can place facilities there to upgrade the stronghold. Yeah, I mean, nice. I am very curious, also very bizarre lore-wise, and you sort of change the layout every time and the installation is this quick. Oh, the void just opened under the hunter, and they didn't fall, and a ballista came up. Defender ballista. Call a defender to mount a ballista. They will attack any monster nearby. So what is a defender? Is it another villager? Does it mean a soldier of the village? And it's sort of, because that's actually, it's not automatic, but there is a nameless NPC
sure you place
to
them
make
efficiently.
it work. That's how it seems. Yeah, a person just popped out of the ground. Oh god. So mountable. Does mountable just mean that you can operate them? And what are the limited ones? Maybe the very big stuff like the Dragonator. This arrows. First horde. Okay. Oh, so do we have these icons? Noah and Minato unlocked. So you have to unlock the NPCs during the Rampage quest. So we skipped ahead because we have 2 status ailments already inflicted and stuff gathered. So you apparently unlocked the NPCs during the Rampage quest. I wonder how that works. Also, we have 2 different kind of icons. At least 2, no, 3 on the monsters. It's this blue icon that I don't get if it's a, sort of a kanji or a door, probably like a door. Doesn't mean that they're attacking a door. This green sort of meteor shower-like icon, not sure what that means. And 2, what are those? 2 Arzuros? No, I'm not sure. 2 other monsters with a, or is that Acnosome? 2 other monsters of the same species with that bite icon. Oh wait, so is that a lightning or a broken? No, it seems to be a broken door. I wonder if this means what the monster is doing or what. I wonder what that means. They also have different colored and shaped borders. So does that signal the major threat? Does that signal the role that they have, or what their objective is in the Rampage? Like, this is the one that is gonna storm the gates. This is the one who I wonder if it's related to the monster or what you should
When the
do.
counter signal is activated, your
Because
hunter's
they are
attack
not
will
talking
increase.
about that. Also, the counter signal, the Attack on Titan memes that I'm trying not to make right now. Yes, the signal of the counter attack. Yeah, the counter attack of mankind. Do we have the option of placing a huge boulder in front of the gate? The counter signal is activated. Your hunter.
Dramatically. So that's your
I'm sorry. I'm just drinking in the info
sign
about this.
to get up close and personal.
I wonder what kind of installation this is.
We're here to offer assistance.
Are the villagers limited installations or something you?
Your friends from
They appear to be what you unlock depending on how well you do. Oh, maybe that is what the objectives are meant for, because there were two of them in red and an icon that said Minoa and Inoto unlocked. So maybe those objectives are for unlocking
Kumada
the
Village will join
villager
the-
when the counter signal is sounded, and then this massive counteroffensive goes on. Also, what does it mean level here exactly? Is it level of the siege? Is the number? How does this bar increase?
as
A lot of
well
stuff
and provide
to know. That Froggy is big.
invaluable backup.
Wait, that Froggy is bigger than usual, is it? Also, what? Minato and Hino are doing a lot of crazy stuff here. Apparently, that Stalker is after our hunters. Be careful. Okay, so I'm definitely getting convinced that these icons are the role of the tactical role of the monster in the siege. So maybe that the stalkers go after the people, the one with the door icon try to break the door, and the green guys, I don't know, they attack the installations. Not sure. Level 2. So did we skip back? Did we skip? Apparently, yeah, we skip back because there's more remaining time. And so maybe that golden border is the aforementioned major threat. Also, I saw a Rogi with that kind of icon, and it seemed bigger
There are
than
also
normal. But I'm
extra
not sure
powerful
about that.
monsters that lead.
Dragon bait unlocked. Oh, so you unlock other stuff. Is this the use? Is this the usage of them, or can you play stuff even during the
The
fight?
horde, known as
Extra powerful mortar,
Major
major
threats,
threat,
and
and
Apex.
Apex's sword. Yeah, two different things because Apex is named. This was a horrible choice of name, by the way. That overlap with the Apex state in 4 Ultimate. While using a weapon mission, complete large mountain. If we get rid of it, the horde should scatter, which is apparently different from the major threat, because that Itsuchi before was the major threat, and maybe it just signals the end of a horde, and the apex just scatters it. So maybe that's what it means. I wonder if you leave the apex alone, what does happen instead? I don't think it stops. Yeah, this Froggy here as this icon. This Froggy here could be the major threat of this particular
provide
wave.
invaluable backup.
Also, look at that blast from the lance.
There are also extra powerful monsters that lead the horde, known as major threats and apexes.
What the line?
The goal
Yeah, that's the apex icon. So we're definitely Horde was bad enough before, but after that roar, so apparently the roar of the apex makes them either more aggressive or stronger. It makes the situation worse in some way. That's interesting. So yeah, those are definitely some sort of roles. And you have these stalkers, and the one with the golden border are the major threats. And then there's the apex, who has both the golden border and the different icon. I wonder if there are variations of the apex icon
is to
as
defend
well.
the stronghold and repel the
Our
monsters.
defense destroyed. Also, I wonder whether the installations can be destroyed. Judging from this green bar, that is seems definitely to be the cannons. I think yes, and that probably is the role of the green monsters. So right here I'm seeing a double icon on the Rogi and Itsushi. So maybe that it's not just a role, but a particular buff or effect that they have that is connected to a role, and apparently they can have more than one at once. But only one of them appears over their head, so
Fight alongside
super
the
curious
village's
about the items.
defenders.
Okay, so major stuff here. I've literally talked about everything that caught my attention. You watched me get hyped and overanalyzing stuff for an hour. I hope it has been fun for you. It definitely has been fun for me. The last thing I'll do, but I'm not gonna subject you guys to it, is to go back to the trailer of Monster Hunter Stories and see if I can spot or maybe just check the website to see if I can spot what is the other weapon they added besides the bow, because I'm very curious about that. And so it's been nice, it's been lovely. I hope I'll be on here with more Monster Hunter content. Just noticing that the E in the title is horribly placed. I'm sorry about that. I'm definitely will I definitely will be on here with more Monster Hunter content in the near future. Either the second demo, or maybe we start directly when with Rise. I hope I get to hang out with you guys talking about the game. I hope I get to play this game with a lot of you guys. And I mean, we'll see each other for the next Pokemon stream, which is this Wednesday evening, even though maybe I can do more in the week, I'm not sure, we'll see that. And after that we have our D&D stream on Saturday, Revenge of the Scorcher Queen, so I'll see you guys around in one way or another. This streaming channel just started and it's hopefully not going anywhere. So thank you for having been with me during this. It's been great to have you, and goodbye. We see you soon. Bye bye.